Hello everyone, I'm Breathorn. Welcome to System Integrators Weekly, where, if you were watching last week, we saw NZXT BLD betray us mid-purchase and change their availability of their processor right as I was in the cart to check out, not that I was going to buy it, proving finally the reason for their odd spelling of the word build. Clearly, they don't actually care about you or I, just the bottom line. Duh. Anyway, I have decided to go ahead and give them a second chance tonight. And let's see if they maybe stick to their guns on what's actually available for purchase. This should prove that I am just as magnanimous as I am irrelevant. Starting off as usual, we're taking a look at our friends at iBUYPOWER. Now, I'm gonna fix my mistake of last week and go ahead and take a look at their same-day ready systems first, because these are the systems you get very quickly. That's what I bought when I bought mine, and it came in 4 days. So we have 4 systems available. Unfortunately, they like to show you all these other ones you can't get. The 4 systems that are available, you know what? Some of these prices are quite compelling. So here we have a system with an 11400F CPU and a GTX 1660 Super for $999. However, they have 8 gigs of DDR4 3200 megahertz. You're going to want to make sure that is 2 sticks in the dual channel configuration. If not, just upgrade it yourself later. Cheapest upgrade you can make and easiest upgrade you can make is upgrading your RAM. But still, there's your $1,000 system right there. That was a goal I had for this video, and it's already been achieved. Yay us. Now, the other one, if you want to spend an additional $450, is going to be this Gaming Ready Emerg 207. Why can't they? What is it about vowels, guys? Vowels are cool too, all right? Like ready, gaming ready. Anyway, AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, Asus Prime B550 Plus motherboard, not a B450, as you see on some of these other budget systems, and a GeForce RTX 2060 6 gig graphics card. Still relevant, 20 series cards are good. Plus you get, of course, Turing architecture, NVENC encoding, and an actual graphics card, which that's a big plus. There you go. 2 good systems from iBUYPOWER. As for what you can get if you make a custom system, well, lots of lead times. Lots and lots of lead times. Even their 1650 is 2 weeks, extra 2 weeks lead time. Now, what does that mean when they say extra 2 weeks lead time? Well, it means 2 things. It's going to add a theoretical 2 weeks to the build of your system, meaning if it was normally going to take 3 weeks, you're looking at 5 weeks. The other side of that coin is that they'll probably use that lead time to lead you on a bit, because these have been known to take a little bit longer than the approximate, guesstimate, estimate lead time. All right, so yeah, everything is 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 3, 4, 6, wow. So your closest bet is gonna be the extra 4 weeks lead time on the RX 6800, right there. This is just don't pay attention to these prices because they're based on whatever is set to be put into your system, right there. So next we'll move on to our friends at CyberPowerPC 2077. And no, Keanu Reeves is not involved here. I checked. So we're looking at the configurator here, which I wanted to point something out, other than the complete lack of airflow apparent on this in-win case, is what CyberPowerPC considers to be core components. Core components. Mice, keyboards, mouse mats, and flashy gaming chairs, which, God, who would buy a flashy gaming chair? It doesn't make you cool. Trust me. Anyhow, click on any of their systems and go to Customize, which, nice, they got the thermal take helicopter cockpit style one there. Anyway, it's just, this is what they prioritize here, like aesthetics and stickers and fans. Oh, there we go. There are the processors, which they have. 5000 series Ryzen processors and up to the 5950X. It's ridiculously priced, but that's just the way the 5950X is. But that sweet 5900X is there. Teasing me. Anyhow, they have it set to a 3600 on this system, but we're not looking at a particular system, just what's available for customization. And we go down to our graphics cards. And boy, oh boy, look at those lead times in their natural habitat. Yep, the only thing they've got in stock right now is a GT 1030, which don't buy a GT 1030. Are you crazy? But yeah, extra 4 weeks lead time, 6 weeks, 6 weeks. Here we go. So 6800 XT, extra 2 weeks. My God, $1,000. No, thank you. So not much on the front here at the CyberPowerPC, but they have something similar to the same day ready systems that iBUYPOWER has, instant ship systems. And we've got 4 systems on offer here, ranging from a low $815 all the way up to $1,749. So which one do I recommend? Good question, viewer. I'm glad you asked. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this system right here. Now, it does come with an Intel-based platform with the i5-10400F. However, it comes with a 3060, and the price, $1,109. Very good price for having a 30 series graphics card. Now it is a bit short on storage with only 500 gigs on a PCIe NVMe M.2 drive, but you can just buy yourself a spinning hard drive and, oh, wait a second, that's actually really hard to do right now and getting harder because guess what? New cryptocurrency based on storage. Thank you, crypto miners, for that. Anyhow, that system is good. This system is quite good as well, with a Ryzen 5 3600 processor, which you can, not B450 motherboard, not great, but still. This has a 2 terabyte hard drive in addition to the 480 gig SATA 3 SSD. Come on, guys, M.2, please. You know what? Screw this system. Go with the 1109 system if you're going CyberPowerPC. That's all I gotta say about that. Moving on. So let's actually skip NZXT for a moment. It's the least they deserve for teasing us last time. We're gonna check out Digital Storm one more time, and I felt like last time I didn't even show the site. I didn't even show you what I meant when I said, no, you can't afford them. Yes, they got cards and blah, blah, blah. I can't afford them either. You know the joke. It's not really a joke. It's actually the sad truth. Now they say right here, we build the world's most advanced PCs. Clearly, the budget option. You see where I was coming from last time? Now, I'll tell you right now, if money is no object, Digital Storm is an excellent choice. If you're a big streamer, big YouTuber, first off, hi, can we be friends? Secondly, they make some of the most advanced systems you can buy, period. Their water cooling is excellent, their cable management is top notch, and their prices reflect that 100%. So looking at their desktop systems, oh God, starting at the lowest price they have is starting at $1,099. Let's select that as a starter. We want to try to make this affordable. Now they say, gaming uncapped. Blow the doors off today's most demanding games with maximum performance for an immersive experience without breaking the bank. So this best seller right here comes with, let's view the config, $1,399, $1,400, right? $1,400 gets you a 10700F. Not bad, not bad. It's a good processor, last gen, but with Intel, that's not a bad thing. Motherboard, Asus MSI ASRock. Is that all of them? Really? More info? It's just gonna be any of those three. They don't tell you. Love it when they do that. 8 gigs of RAM, 600 watt power supply, a 240 gig SSD, 2 terabyte storage, cool, and a GeForce GTX 1650 for $1,400. This is what I'm talking about with Digital Storm. You don't start with their entry-level computer. You don't do that because there's a premium. This badge right here costs you money. Their build quality, excellent. Their shipping, you can get it in a literal crate. Shipped to you. Have fun opening that. But what happens when you go to this $2,133 config? Let's see. Here's where we get to customize. So we're gonna go with a Ryzen system. I just wanna peek at this. Well, that's 3000 series Ryzen right off the bat. Wow, a 3900X starting at $2,700. with a 3070, 32 gigs of RAM. And listen, guys, the system I bought from iBUYPOWER had a 3900X, an NVIDIA RTX 3070, 16 gigs of RAM, yeah. But it had a 1 terabyte SSD, no spinning hard drive. It was $1,800. This is literally $1,000 more for an M.2 SSD that's half the size, the same processor, a little bit more storage and a spinning hard drive. But like Digital Storm, I know that you guys did build Redux to try and get more into the budget pre-built market. But you're not doing too well there either, guys. Let's see what we're talking about here. All right. Build Redux. What you got? Oh, is it the same old story? I think it is. Hang on. Let's go to graphics cards. Remember, as I said before, Build Redux's whole thing is that they charge you only the costs of the parts. This is what they say. This is in their marketing that they send to like Linus Tech Tips and Jay's 2 cents. This is what they tell them to say. We charge only the costs of the parts plus $75 to build it and ship it out with a warranty. Okay? They should talk to whoever's in their purchasing department because they're buying 3070s for almost $900, $850, a $499 card. If it's, of course, they don't tell you which one it is, so I have to assume it's Founders Edition. All right, don't at me in the comments. All right, you don't at people in YouTube comments. You at them on Twitter. Don't at me on Twitter either. Don't comment me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Just then maybe you can at me on there. They don't tell you what the brand is, what the model is. They tell you what the cost is, and the cost again is way above what any company that's buying in bulk without retail packaging, without all that stuff, should be paying. So where's that extra money going? It is a mystery. Besides, guys, if you go with Build Redux, you don't really get to choose your case. So I really hope you like that Cooler Master TD500 RGB. I mean, I think it looks pretty sick. So, great update from last week. They have, at NZXT BLD, the 5000 series Ryzen processors in the 5600X and 5800X. And they're putting it into this build for $1,383.91. Okay, along with a 1660 Super, which they tell you exactly which model and which manufacturer it's coming from. Now you can spend, the pricing on this 3070 is pretty much just as bad, okay? It's not costing overall $530, it's costing, $530 above what you would pay for a 1660 Super these days. But that 1660 Super is an excellent card. If you're gaming at 1080p, you don't need anything more than that. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that NZXT Build is doing all right. I'm not gonna call them the winner. We can't just jump back into this relationship, NZXT Build. All right, we gotta ease into it. You need to give me time to think and time to discover myself, and we'll see where we go from there. So I will tentatively say, consider this system with the 1660 Super and the 5600X. All right, it already has a great power supply in it. The cooling can be upgraded with $50 to a 240 millimeter AIO. The case is good. My comment of the week, it's gonna be right here. Tiger Tice 4, we reached 100 subs this past week, which is small fries for these big YouTuber guys, but a huge deal for me and for Cuddles, who helps me with these, and for all of us at the channel. Well, I mean, that's both of us, that's all of us. Thank you. Thank you for the guys that have subscribed. Lads and ladies, thank you very much for deciding that you want to see more and hear more from little old me. And Tiger Tice coming in with the poetic comment here. I was your 100th sub. Lol. Thanks, man. Not to be outdone, Dinny came in and said 101st sub. Thank you too. You're awesome, both of y'all, and all y'all, everybody who got us to this point. Come along with us for the ride. We got a lot more to come. Mostly me talking about and complaining about availability because it's so relatable. Anyway, if you guys want to talk about and complain about availability with me live, join me every Sunday and Thursday, twitch.tv/Brayathorn. We like to complain. That's what we do. Just complain about everything. And please consider joining our good friends Tiger Tice 4 and Dinini. Again with the vowels. And please subscribe because it's 3 a.m. and I'm recording for you at this time to get you the most up-to-date information, and I will keep doing it every week until and probably beyond the time that this is no longer an issue and availability is plentiful. I'll probably just keep doing it then anyway if it keeps working. I don't know, guys. Also, y'all want a new name instead of System Integrators Weekly? Throw those suggestions in the comments below, and once we gather enough, we'll do a little vote or something. But until next Sunday, when it's time to complain again, I'm Brayathorn. See you then. Take care.